Welcome to Moonbeam, where every tale is a new adventure. Here, you'll find fun, magical worlds with a sprinkle of stardust. I'm Charles, your narrator tonight. Now, sit back, relax, and let Moonbeam fill you with wonder and calm. Tonight, our tale is Leif and the Storm Beast. Once upon a time, in a land of tall mountains, deep forests, and icy seas, there lived a young Viking boy named Leif. He was only 7 winters old, but he dreamed of sailing across the world just like his grandfather, Leif the Brave. Leif lived in a small wooden village near the sea. Every day, he helped his mother gather firewood, fed the chickens, and polished his father's axe. But at night, he sat by the hearth and listened to tales of ancient voyages and magical creatures. "Grandfather," Leif asked one evening, "did you really fight the storm beast?" Grandfather smiled beneath his silver beard. "Aye, I did. A creature as big as a mountain, with eyes like lightning, and a roar that could shake the sea." Leif's eyes grew wide. "Did you defeat it?" "Not quite," Grandfather said with a twinkle in his eye. "I outsmarted it. And maybe one day you will too." One chilly morning, Leif was helping his grandfather clean the longhouse attic when he found an old, rolled-up map tied with a strip of leather. "What's this?" Leif asked, brushing off the dust. Grandfather took the map, his eyes shining. "That, my boy, is the way to Storm Rock, the last place the storm beast was seen." Leif's heart thumped. "Let's go," Grandfather chuckled. "You'll need a crew, a boat, and courage, lots of it." Leif ran outside shouting, "I'm going to find the storm beast." By the next morning, Leif had gathered his crew, his best friends Bjorn and Odin, who was actually a goat. Bjorn held a wooden sword and wore a helmet too big for his head. Adventure! Leif packed dried fish, a water flask, the map, and his grandfather's old compass. They climbed into a small rowboat tied to the dock. "Are you sure we should do this?" Bjorn asked as the wind howled. "We have to try," said Leif. "The storm beast is out there, and I want to see it with my own eyes." Odin bleated. He was ready too. They pushed off into the cold sea. Waves slapped the sides of the boat. Gulls screeched overhead. The sky grew dark as thick fog rolled in. "I can't see the shore anymore," said Bjorn, holding the sides of the boat tight. Leif gripped the compass. "Just follow the needle." Hours passed. The sea groaned. The wind picked up. Suddenly, the fog split, and before them rose a tall, jagged island. At its peak was a giant black stone shaped like a claw. "Storm Rock!" Leif whispered. Crack, boom! Thunder roared and lightning lit up the sky. Odin let out a frightened bleat. Then they heard it. "Roar!" Waves churned as something huge moved in the sea. Out of the mist came a massive shape, the storm beast. It had shimmering blue scales, horns like twisted ice, and wings that flapped like sails in the wind. Its eyes sparked like lightning. Bjorn gasped, "It's real!" Leif stood tall, even though his knees were shaking. "We came to see you, storm beast." The creature tilted its head, puzzled. "We're not here to fight," Leif shouted. "I want to know why you roar and thunder." The beast opened its mouth and let out a stormy bellow that shook the boat. Leif held up the map. "This map brought me to you. My grandfather saw you once. He said you were powerful but not evil." The storm beast growled, but softer now. Then Leif saw it, a jagged spear stuck in the creature's wing, old and rusted, but deep. "You're hurt," Leif said. "I'll help you," Leif said. Bjorn's eyes widened. "What? Are you crazy?" But Leif was already climbing the rocky shore. The storm beast limped toward him, its eyes wary. "It's okay," Leif whispered, stepping carefully. "I won't hurt you." He reached the wing and gripped the old spear. It was stuck tight. Leif pulled with all his might. With a great tug, the spear came free. The storm beast let out a cry, then slowly, gently, lowered its head. It nudged Leif's hand. Leif smiled. "You're welcome." The clouds began to part. The sea calmed. The storm beast spread its wings and flew high into the sky, vanishing into the sunlight. Leif and Bjorn rowed back with Odin asleep in the middle of the boat. When they reached the village, everyone gathered around. "You really saw it?" Grandfather asked. Leif nodded. "And I helped it." Grandfather smiled proudly. "You are truly a brave Viking." Leif stood tall. "And one day I'll explore even farther." "Then you'd better start building a bigger boat," said Grandfather with a grin. Everyone laughed. Even Odin bleated with pride. The end. For more stories like this and to create your own, check out our app. You can choose from over 30 themes, add creative instructions, make yourself the main character, and more. Sweet dreams.